Hi, friends. Hi, this is Neha Ranglani. I'm an integrative nutritionist, health coach, and a plant based food coach. And I'm super excited today to be on Fast and Up's page. And I'm going to talk to you about immunity, superfoods, and stuff which can actually help you during this time, especially right now when our immunity is the only weapon we have and our health is the only asset we possess. We clearly know the times that we are seeing today is so stressful, and it's really it's something that we've never experienced, right? And we've never thought of immunity in this way before this whole pandemic situation, that it came upon us. So now that we have to face this, and now that we are in this, we may as well do it well, and we sort of, really improve our health, improve our immunity in ways so that we come out as winners, and we really overcome this entire the stress, this fear, because the basic truth is that our body has this healing power and potential which is magical, miraculous, and it heals on its own, provided we give our body the right nutrients, the right foods, the right um, thoughts, the right lifestyle, enough sleep and good stress management techniques. If we give our body the right space and environment to live in, our body can actually do magic that is something that's miraculous. It's something uh it's beautiful to see our body heal, recover, and shine out. So, yeah, today I'm going to be discussing all of that with you. And in this whole immunity thing, our superfoods play a very, very important role. But before that, I would like to introduce something that I lately launched, just like in July. I launched my first ever book that is called Breakfast Reboot, which is all about vegan, gluten free breakfast recipes. And it has over 30 plus breakfast recipes, a lot of chutney recipes and stuff. And it's a mixture of Indian and Western recipes so that you can actually eat healthy breakfast without getting bored and eat it I mean, I think for most people, what my clients told me was, what, Neha, I don't know what to make for breakfast. I'm done with poha and idli and dosa. I need variety. So this is what this book actually covers. It gives you a lot of variety. It gives you a lot of options, and you don't have to think 10 times, like, what do I make tomorrow for breakfast? Because this book is handy and all the ingredients are easily available in the market or online these days. So it gets very, very convenient to cook and make stuff out of this. And the best part about this book is that I have used a lot of superfoods in every recipe. Now, when we talk about superfoods, right, I want to really touch upon this in a deep way because um, superfoods has this people have this impression about superfoods that superfoods are extremely exotic, they are extremely very, very authentic, they are very difficult to procure, difficult to source, and very expensive. But this is where I actually want to uh, break the myth, and I want to I want to like get the truth out that superfoods are actually foods which are nutrient dense, right? So they are full of nutrients, they're concentrated in nutrients, so that even when you use them in small amounts, they can do magic in your body. So they can help you with reducing your inflammation, they can help you with antibacterial properties, they can be antiseptic for the body, they can actually improve your gut health, like improve your entire microbiome and gut health, and actually help you fight diseases and infections. So if actually I show you this book, this is the superfoods page in my book, and these are the amounts of superfoods that I've used. So when we talk about food superfoods, like I said, they have vitamins, minerals, nutrients packed in smaller proportions, and they're really, really concentrated so that our body gets maximum benefits out of it. It helps in detoxification, hormone balance. It also helps us improve our um, acid alkaline balance in in the body, so it actually alkalizes our body and reduces the acidic load and purifies our blood. So these are the foods which help us to deal with our day to day teeny mini health issues like cold and cough and fever, and these unknown and unseen infections that we sort of come across in our in our day-to-day life with these changing seasons and the changing weather. Like nowadays, I see a lot of people falling ill with malaria because of course it's monsoons, it's raining, and this is the malaria season. In fact, I had so many close people around me just fall ill with malaria. But these are the times when when you really need your immune system to do really well. So it's not only COVID that we are talking about. It's not only the current pandemic or any particular disease. We are talking about immunity in totality, to fight with any infections, to fight with any bacteria, any pesky pests that enter your body. And how does your body actually deal with them? How well your body fights them is what your immunity is all about. Now, immunity is, like I said, is the weapon we have to fight these unwanted bacteria and infections. And the major role, um, the organ that plays a major role in our immune health is our gut. So whatever food we put in our mouth directly gets into our gut. It decides whether it damages our gut or it heals our gut. And from then on, what happens is our immune system is what takes shape and place. So 70 to 80% of our immune cells are in the gut. They're produced right beneath the gut lining, beneath our gut. Our gut is your entire thing, from your mouth to your esophagus to your small intestine to your stomach, small intestine, and large intestine, and anus. So all of that is your gut. So in your small intestine, in your that right beneath the layers of your intestine, you have these immune cell producing patches, right? So if you eat foods which actually damage your gut, or which cause irritation to your gut lining starts getting damaged, and from there on your immune cells start getting affected. So in case you want your immune system to work well, you need your gut to function really well. You need your gut health to be really prim and proper, so that your gut lining can allow, and actually it can decide whether the good guys get into your system and the bad guys get out of your system. So that's why our gut health is super important. So what these superfoods do, which I'm going to discuss about now, these superfoods allow your gut to heal. They allow your gut lining to improve. They make sure they don't irritate your gut lining. They allow your immune cells to get the nourishment they need to work well. So this is what is important for a great immune system now more than ever before. So, what are the foods which actually help us with good immune system? The first one is haldi. I think we all know our turmeric is an ancient spice which has been used, I think, for times immemorial. We don't even remember. Our Indian food is always incomplete without haldi. So actually, Indian food is very rich in antioxidants, in immune boosting spices and herbs, because we use a lot of spices in our food. So that's why our immune system does very well in general as well. So haldi is something which has its antimicrobial, antibacterial properties. It has curcumin, which is a great component of turmeric, which allows the immune system to do well. So, including haldi in your diet, you could have, haldi in almond milk, coconut milk. You could actually make a paste with ginger in the morning and, drink it with water. And it's important to choose the right kind of haldi. So, having haldi which is organic is something that you really need to take care of, because the kind of haldi that we get outside could be highly adulterated. So it's important to choose the right haldi, choose the right quality, so that you're not ingesting a lot of adulterants in the name of immune boosting haldi. So that is very important that you need to take care of. The next superfood that is extremely healthy is cinnamon. So cinnamon is, of course, a spice. We all know how good it is for weight loss, to balance blood sugar levels, but also because of its anti-inflammatory properties. So when there's less inflammation in your body, your immune system can do much better. So when you eat a lot of wrong foods, like, when you include a lot of fried, a lot of dairy products, a lot of gluten, a lot of, processed and packaged foods, which have a lot of preservatives and have, unwanted sugar, unwanted fat, unwanted color. All these foods actually cause inflammation in our body. They affect our gut health, like I was talking about. And then these foods then damage our immune system. So immune system has to work harder to get them out of us of our body and detoxify. But when you put in the right kind of foods, the right kind of spices, your immune system shines out because it takes a break. It doesn't have to really work very hard fighting these things. It has a lot of time to repair and recover, and that's when it does so much more better. So like your cinnamon, I just said, your it's like an anti-inflammatory, it's again antibacterial. So putting in a pinch of cinnamon maybe in your lemon water in the morning, or adding it to your porridge, or adding it to your dal or your soup, just adds that extra zing that your immune system needs. So that's the second food. Next is, of course, I have a lot of foods here written here, but I'm going to talk about few of them which are very important for immunity and we need to touch base upon. Of course, the next is moringa powder. Now, moringa is, your the drumstick, the drumstick that we eat. It's that tree drumstick leaves dried into a powder is moringa powder. Now, moringa is very native to India. It's extremely very, very readily available because drumsticks are very native to India. So moringa leaf actually is a very potent blood purifier and a liver detoxifier. It also helps to up your hemoglobin, your iron, and it has a lot of calcium. It has a lot of minerals which are important for your blood, for your bones, and for your body's detoxification. So again, like I said, um, when you're putting in a lot of wrong foods, the body has to work hard to throw it out. But when you're putting the right foods, the body gets a chance to detoxify. The body gets a chance to throw these toxins out and eliminate them from your bowels, from your sweat, from your urine. It just gets out of your system. So it helps you detoxify better. And moringa, like I said, actually improves your iron levels, your anemia. If you have anemia, low hemoglobin, if you have hair fall, if you have skin issues, if you have pale blood, weak, your blood is really weak inside, probably it's not purified well, then moringa does very well. So adding a teaspoon of moringa powder in your, again, your soup, or putting it probably with water and just drinking it, or putting it in your juice, like a green juice. So I always say having a glass of green juice in a day is a must. So you just put 1 teaspoon of moringa powder in it and it's great again. You can also make moringa laddus. So in this book, I've actually used moringa in a dosa. So I've used moringa in a dosa recipe. So that's really, really out of the box. But yes, I have. And that's what this book is all about, using different kind of foods which you don't think where they'll fit, but they fit really well here. So yeah, that's how you can put in moringa in your food, in your diet. And you can also make bliss balls if you're making date laddus, and if you're putting in little cocoa and you're putting in a little nuts. If you put in 2 teaspoons of moringa, you really won't taste it because dates and nuts are really overpowering in taste and flavor. So moringa really, really won't come out, but it will get into your system and you'll get all the benefits. So yeah, that's about the moringa. The next thing on my list is we have chia seeds. Now, chia seeds are again great. They are great in protein. They are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and they are vegetarian. So they are basically, it's a complete source of protein. Chia has all the amino acids and it's amazing good fats. So it's also very light on the gut. So what happens? Chia has this swelling, and it absorbs water and it swells up. So when you drink water with chia, or when you eat chia seeds, it actually soothes your gut lining. It helps to absorb water, and it acts as a fiber, so it acts as a laxative. It also helps your body to eliminate toxins through your feces. So chia seed is a win-win for, especially for vegetarians and vegans. Like, I'm a vegan, so I do chia seeds almost every day. So chia seeds are amazing. You can add it to your porridge, you can again add it to your soup, you can add it in anything that you want to thicken as well. So I bake a lot of vegan gluten-free stuff, so I add a lot of chia seeds in that as an egg replacer. So yeah, it's actually an egg replacer. So chia has those properties that you can replace it in an egg, in a baked dish with eggs. So it's that potent. So now you can understand what chia seed does in your body. So chia seeds are again full of minerals. It has iron, it has protein, it has zinc. So all of these actually help you with your immunity, and it helps to calm your gut and up your immunity. The next thing that's very, very important for immunity, especially for lung health and for respiratory health, is mulethi. Now, mulethi is licorice in English, and it's also called meaty kati. So in different languages, of course, people have different names, but mulethi is a very, very readily available spice available in the market. um, Basically it has this sweet nutty taste. So when you put a little mulethi powder or you boil a little mulethi stick root in your water, you actually get this sweet aroma and a nutty sweet aroma, which is so beautiful. And it heals your throat, it heals your glands over here, and it heals your lungs. Basically it strengthens your lungs and it removes the mucus from your system. So especially when you have cold cough in this season, where where the monsoons are really at its peak, and you really want to have something um, that calms your respiratory system and that helps you throw out the toxins, mulethi is a must. So again, boiling a little root of mulethi with water, with your ginger lemon water in the morning, or putting a pinch of mulethi powder in your dal, or putting it in your any gravy, it adds to that benefit, and it just helps you to expel all that unwanted mucus and the stored congestion out of your system. So that is another thing that you must include in your diet. The next thing that is amazing for our immunity, superfood, these are all inexpensive, not authentic, not uh, exotic. They are all readily available Indian stuff that you get here. The next is coconut. Now, when we talk about fats, a lot of course, we say fats are not good for us, and in excess, because they really tax our liver and they damage our gut. But there are something called as good fats, and coconut is one of them. So your coconut is basically it has MCTs, which is medium chain triglycerides. In short, when other fats need a lot of bile and a lot of help from the liver to digest, these fats like coconut, they are very easy to digest, and they directly get used up for energy without putting in too much load on the body, without investing too much time for extracting energy out of that food. The body just digests it and utilizes it for energy. So having coconut milk, coconut water with malai, these are all great forms of eating coconut, or even having coconut chutney for that matter, is a great thing to do for your gut, for your liver, for your immunity, for energy, because they have the good fats which actually help our immune system to work better. So coconut is a great way, readily available. Buy it from anywhere, any nook and corner of India has coconut available, and there are a lot of forms of coconut available. You can use it as copra. You can make mithais or sweets or laddus out of it. You can actually have it, like I said, it's coconut milk, and you can put. So what you can do is you can make coconut milk, put haldi, put a little cinnamon, put a little nutmeg, and put your chia seeds in it. So all superfoods going in one coconut milk, and drink that glass, which is going to serve you all the benefits, and is going to boost your immunity. So a great way to add all of it together, right? Of course, the next what I'm going to talk about is pumpkin seeds. Now, pumpkin seeds are again very easily available in India, everywhere now, online as well. When you actually have a handful of pumpkin seeds, you're putting in a lot of magnesium in your body. So when you chew them well, say you roast your pumpkin seeds and put some little masala in it and have it as a snack, you're putting in a lot of magnesium in your system, because pumpkin seeds are very rich in magnesium, they're rich in zinc, they're rich in a lot of other minerals and good fats. But magnesium is extremely important for immunity again, and magnesium is one mineral that really gets used up. It's used in like 300 functions of the body. And if you don't really eat a lot of magnesium rich foods, your magnesium levels may go lower, which cannot be tested in the blood, because magnesium is actually found in the serum. So it's found in your cells, it's not found in your blood. So your blood test might not show it, but you might actually you'll feel a lot of aches, pains, you'll feel a lot of you'll feel really low in your system, you'll feel really tired. So magnesium is something that you really need over and above what you're eating, to up your immune system and to up your energy and to up all the metabolic functions of your body, because magnesium is needed in all of that. So it's important to have a handful of pumpkin seeds during the day. That helps to up your magnesium, and yeah, it helps you in your immune system. So a lot of great ways. You can also put it in your salad, you can put it in your chaat. So if we eat a lot of chaat, right? So you Indians, so you can actually make like a bhel with it and put some pumpkin seeds in it. So that's some great ways of adding pumpkin seeds to your diet. The next is Um, what I'm going to talk about is ashwagandha. Now, ashwagandha is again Indian ginseng. Now, this superfood, which is really, really a superfood, it has this amazing benefit of reducing your stress in the body. Now we all are victims of stress, right? We all are living in times which are so stressful, and everything around us is stress. Everything that we look, everything that we put our hands into, anything around us, our relationships are stressful, our work is stressful, everything is pressures and deadlines. So our body doesn't understand stress in terms of a lion coming in front of us to eat, which is also a stress. So, that is temporary stress. You fight the lion, or you kill it, or you run away from it, and your stress is gone. But today, this kind of stress that we are facing it's perpetual. We constantly have stress. Okay, what food we are eating, who we are talking to, what somebody tells us, are we getting enough salary, our finances, a lot of things add stress to us, and our body doesn't understand only stress as physical stress. Any stress in terms of mental, emotional, or physical can be stress to the body. So if you're feeling very negative, if you're feeling very low, if you're really sad, if you had a breakup for that matter, that is stress for the body, and the body produces a lot of cortisol, a lot of uh, your stress hormone, which damages our immune system, which shuts our digestive system, which increases our blood sugar levels, increases our insulin levels, and all of this can lower our immunity to a level where we get really, really easily affected by infections, or any bacteria that enters us, which is not good for our body, can take over our system if our immune system is low, and that happens when we are very stressed. So why I'm telling you all this is because you need to understand this and then understand what ashwagandha does. Now, Indian ginseng or ashwagandha is actually called an adaptogen. What is an adaptogen? It's basically a substance or a food which helps to lower stress and lower cortisol levels in your body. So putting in an ashwagandha, a teaspoon of ashwagandha in your food, in anything that you like, or taking an ashwagandha in form of a tablet can actually help you improve your cortisol levels, lower your cortisol levels, and it also helps to improve hormonal health. So if you are a woman, or if you're a man suffering from any hormonal issues and vitality issues, ashwagandha can really, really be helpful. So this is why reducing your stress through adaptogens and through foods help you up your immunity, and including them in your diet, especially if you're somebody who's really stressed out, who has like crazy work pressures, and who has really a very, very stressful life or relationships, you need to include ashwagandha in your system to up your immunity. Okay. The next thing that is very, very good for us is sesame seeds. Now, sesame seeds are again like kala til or white til. They come in two varieties. And til is so rich in calcium, iron, and zinc that it really helps to, like even in small quantities, it helps in your hair health, it helps in your skin health, it helps in your bone health. It has so much calcium in like, it has better absorbable forms of calcium than your dairy milk as well. So that's what it does to your system. It helps again. It's very easy on the gut. It improves your gut health, and it helps in your immune system. So any food which has so many nutrients can only help you up your immunity and do no harm to you. So this is why sesame seeds, like a handful or 2 teaspoons of sesame seeds in a day, and chew it well. It's important to chew your sesame seeds well because they have a hard outer coating, and if you don't chew them well, they may just pass off in your feces without getting digested. So you need to chew it well to absorb all the nutrients in them. The next thing that is very, very good for your immunity is ajwain. So ajwain is actually a spice or a herb that we use in our cooking. Our parathas, our gravies have a lot of ajwain. So ajwain is basically a flatulence releasing herb. So when you take in ajwain, it immediately helps in your digestion. It helps in your it helps to reduce bloating in your stomach. It helps to release all the gas. So if you're somebody who's facing a lot of digestive issues, which is not good for your immune health if you have digestive issues. It's important to like either roast or just put in ajwain and boil water, or roast it and chew it after your meal, so that it helps to relieve the gas, it helps to release all the indigestion that's happening in your system, and it helps to improve your gut health and thereby your immunity. So there, ajwain again is very, very easy and very convenient to add in your diet. And the last superfood that I want to talk about is, which we cannot miss out on, is lemon. Now, lemons are something that we all know. Vitamin C. We all know lemons is khatta, vitamin C, nimbu pani. But lemons have their beautiful healing properties. They actually, if you take like a little lemon with water after your meals, they improve your digestion. They help your stomach to release HCl, which is your acid, to break down your food and digest your food better. So it's so important to digest your food well, because only when you digest is when you absorb the nutrients, is when your immune cells will get the food to work better. So you need to make sure that you have lemons through the day for the vitamin C, for the gut healing properties, for the digestive properties it has, and also it is a great food to up your immunity. We all know lemons help to improve immunity. So rather than drinking all the processed beverages, all the processed drinks, and a lot of tea, coffee, which damages your immune system, drink nimbu pani, lemon water, and your natural waters like coconut water, as I said. These will actually help you up your immune system. And of course, stay hydrated. Drinking a lot of water and drinking good amount of water is important for your body and for your immune system. So these were just quick tips, and quick superfoods which we all have in our kitchen, which are all readily available. And even if you don't have it in your kitchen, they are so they're so easy to procure that you can buy it from the market right now. So nothing is very, very exotic, nothing is very, very expensive. And this is how you build your health and immunity. You don't need to do out of the box things. You don't need to run around to find 10 solutions for your problem. You just need to find the right solution and find all the ingredients in your kitchen cabinet, and throw out all the wrong ingredients from your kitchen cabinet, so that uh, you know you don't uh, you don't binge on wrong foods, you don't affect your gut, your sleep, your health, your immunity. And yeah, I have a few questions here if I want to take that. I'll just quickly. Okay. Uh, how much haldi would I recommend every day? I think it's not really an amount which I would want to say, but like half a teaspoon or 1 teaspoon in the water in the morning, or maybe break it down into two halves. In the night, you can have it with your almond milk or coconut milk, and in the morning, you can have it with ginger lemon water. The best way of having it is getting the haldi root. If you get the haldi root, like it's like the ginger. So if you like break it, cut it, and just grate it or just cut it, and put it in your water while boiling ginger, it really uh, that also really helps because it's fresh and natural. In case you really want to have a good haldi, you could also take a curcumin supplement if you're really poor on immunity and you want a little therapeutic dose of haldi. Then you could also do that. How can I raise iron levels in the body? Now, like I had told you, moringa is great to raise iron levels. And other great ingredient, which is very inexpensive, is halim seeds, which is it's basically these tiny red color seeds. They look like chia but red color. And when you boil them or when you just soak them in water, they swell up. So you need to swell them up, and you need to put it in your smoothies or juices or soups and drink them, and drink those seeds, and chew on them and drink them, because they have excellent amount of iron. They actually help to up your hemoglobin levels. So that's another natural way you can do that. Um, Need some magnesium rich foods. So all your nuts and seeds are very high in magnesium. Your whole grains are high in magnesium. And of course, chocolate, dark chocolate is very rich in magnesium. So a piece or two of dark chocolate is good. Raw cacao is another food which is very rich in magnesium, because it's, of course, raw chocolate. So having these foods in fun ways in your diet, not overdoing them, they actually help you up your magnesium. And like I said, pumpkin seeds are great. Include a variety of seeds and nuts in your diet, and you'll get your magnesium to go on. But of course, then there are therapeutic doses of magnesium as well. You could take them in forms of supplement if you have any health issue, but that you need to check with your practitioner, doctor, nutritionist, and then get to that. Uh, Apart from pumpkin seeds, can you suggest something else? You can have sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are good. Like I spoke, sesame seeds are amazing. Flax seeds, ulsi is a great source. Again, just roast it, grind it a bit, and add it to your food in your atta, and you get a lot of benefits of the seeds. But pumpkin seed particularly was for magnesium. But of course, all seeds are great. Uh, okay. how, कैसे लेना है ashwagandha? Now, ashwagandha, like I said, it's a powder. You get a powder, buy organic ashwagandha. You get organic ashwagandha powder, which you can put in your liquids or in your food, whatever, wherever you feel it doesn't taste very overpowering, and you can have it. Or you get ashwagandha supplements. So you could also pick up an ashwagandha supplement if you really can't stand the smell of ashwagandha powder, because it has a little horsey flavor, smell. So you might not like it. I mean, I'm okay with it. I don't have a problem. But if you don't like it, you can pick up a supplement. Yes. So I think we're done with questions. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And if you have any more questions, I'd be more than happy to reply to you. And yes, once again, my book, Breakfast Reboot, is available on Amazon. It's soon going to be available. It's out of stock because we were sold out. But hopefully by the next week, it will be available again. And you can also check my website, www.neharanglani.com, where you can find another link where you can buy this book, which is available. And yeah, you can find a lot of other information about me on my Instagram as well. That's neharanglani_. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Take good care of yourself, shine out, and don't fear. Don't worry, because we are stronger than anything that comes across us, and we can fight anything and everything, provided we support our body in the right way. Take care.